Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. Mm-hmm. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. Mm-hmm. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can how you get lost in the sauce?
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce every street, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire
no,
sauce?
No, you can't born with sauce.
You get sauce. You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning? Mm-hmm. You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born with all this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I had to acquire this sauce.
We're gonna get this place hot and clammy. Just like the McBoyles like it. The whole family's here.
How many? What is that a jar of? What is that a jar of, dude? What is that? Whoa, Jesus!
Hey, man.
We cannot have the McPoyle brothers in here creeping everybody out, bro. They bang each other.
Yeah.
Margaret, what are you doing here? Is that like a sexual thing? All right, let's do this.
She's still expecting a call.
That's not gonna happen, so just move past it, all right?
You will call her!
How many can there possibly be? Oh, good to see her again. Good. And she doesn't know what I'm saying, right? Okay. What is that, a fight? Where's your brother, dude?
We just stepped out of the shower. He'll be down in a minute.
All right, listen, you guys can't go... Did you just say we?
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Ryan.
You think I'm bluffing?
I think you're bluffing. You think I'm bluffing? I think I'm bluffing. Then bluff this. Ryan, stab somebody.
McBoyle bloodline's been pure and clean for 1,000 years. This marriage is an abomination.
Now, when you say pure and clean, you mean what exactly?
It means we haven't bred outside the bloodline.
For 1,000 years?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
My client is odd. You might even refer to his family as very creepy.
Now, there was another member of the McPoyle family clan at the wedding the night of the incident. A one Mr. Royal McPoyle, a bird. Look into the gallery and you will see Royal's victims. It took Margaret's vocal cords in 1999, leaving her mute. Keith McPoyle lost his eyes and his ears to it in 76. Fly, my pet! Fly!
Later, bitches.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be sick.
Go, do it. Go, feel it. Let it out.
Let's just get out of here.
Don't flush.
Talking like a gremlin, hypersonic lady. Out of Iran, out of Iran. Walls are coming down, beat it to Candace Owens. Too much Iran, too much Iran. Miriam Francois makes me feel like a BBI. No Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg, 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 Thunberg. Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg.
Well, you're just talking like a Mongoloid.
I don't give a fuck. I am a Mongoloid. In my heart, I'm a Mongoloid. That is what I am. We are a horde. That is what we are. Yes, we are that. We are 100% that.
That's not something to be proud of.
It is something to be proud of, because the Mongols are the ones who created civilization. And you created nothing but barbarism. You're the fucking barbarians. You destroyed the treasures of mankind. The Mongols only united it. What the fuck do you know about civilization? What the fuck do you know about pride? What the fuck do you have to be proud of? Except looting, genociding, and destroying the cultures and peoples and wealth of this world. What the fuck do you know, Cans Cuck?
Well, you're the one here chipping out, so...
I am chipping out, bitch, because I'm a fucking human being, and you're a little soy boy cuck, little bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am.
No, I see you. I think you're a Mongoloid. That's what you...
I am a Mongoloid, you're right. It is what I am, and I'm proud of being that.
Well, it's an anthropological term. It doesn't actually
Okay,
mean Mongol.
oh, so what's your fucking point? You ugly, disgusting, fucking ugly, disgusting, fucking barbarian, smelly piece of shit. You want to talk racism? I can be way more racist than you, Angloid. What fucking civilizations did Angloids ever fucking have? It needed the Romans to fuck all of you in your ass to give you any civilization. You never had any of your own. You want to be racist? I could be way more racist. You want to talk shit about Asians? What the fuck do you have on Asia, huh?
I have nothing on it.
You have nothing, because you're a Can's cuck, bitch.
Okay, people, back again with another one bong kakat news. What's good, people? What's good? What's going on? Right? What's good, Dark Knights? What's good, politics? What's good, Miku, if you're nasty? What's good, Ray? What do you mean, milk? What you mean, milk? What's good, yo, my name Happy? What's good, politics? What's good, Hidden Iron? Wait, stream's dead? What? It can't be dead. It just started. What happened? Wait, people, is stream dead? Dead. Is it okay? Oh, Bunker Cat News. Yo. I wanted to use that intro for my Denims video. Okay, I'm gonna do a Denims video. What's good, Jaros? Wait, there's book club going on right now in Discord. So, please join Discord. Join Discord. There's gonna be book club. Yo, why don't you guys just do book club anyway? Wait. Book club. No, just keep doing book club. I'm gonna reroute everyone to book club. Right. You guys choose. Do you wanna gain knowledge, or do you wanna hear me talk about denims? Right? Which one do you choose? Which way, Western man? Right? Do you guys, what's good, Jess Pulido? Can you schedule your streaming schedule around my life? When are you free to watch streams? What's good, Noxolotlol? Noxolotlol. So do you guys want knowledge, or do you guys want denims? Which one do you guys want? Choose. Right? Do you want knowledge that will be useful to you, to your life, to your overall well-being, to your overall intellect? Or do you want to hear slappy tappy? Which one? Do you want knowledge? Do you want to use your brain cells? Do you want to use your brain cells, which if you don't use, it will just die? Is that what you want? Or do you want to hear about slappy tappy? Which one do you want? Why not both? Ah, fucking hell. Everybody wants Shoppy Toppy. Right? The fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Marcos, what's wrong with both? I have 2 ears. Get the fuck out of here. You're not Charlie. Denims is streaming. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Tima Kashif. Let's see. Do they have the sound effect? Denims is streaming. Sound effect. Ah, they don't have. She don't have the sound effect. Denims is streaming. I don't even know what it sounds like. Denims. I don't watch Denims, so I don't even know what that sounds like.
Growth in the past 4 years, just this last year under Trump's administration,
Denims is streaming. Is that what it sounds like? Denims is streaming. Israel, do you love Israel? Israel, do you love Israel? Denims is screaming. Denim is screaming. Israel, do you love Israel? I am a raider of the Ramallah. I am a raider of Ramallah and Denim is screaming. Israel, do you love Israel? Miko, I just had political convo with my father, and that's an achievement. Wait, what? Why would you do that? What is he? Is he pro whatever Pakistan is? Pro Sharif Khan, or is he pro Mishar Khan or Benazir Bhutto? What is he? What is his politics? Denim is screaming. Ray, I am artist from Israel and Denim is streaming. Politics. I wonder if we are being mean to Hila, and then I realize we aren't mean. Boku. What's good, Boku? What's good, Kate from Da Da Da? You know what's funny about Hila, right? You know what's funny about Hila? Compared to Graham Platana, she ain't shit. Everybody hates Hila Clan until it's Graham Platana time. Hila ain't shit. She went to one raid, people. She was a fucking glorified accountant. Or like a glorified receptionist. She didn't do shit, people. Like she's a baby. She's a kitten in comparison to Graham Platana. However, Graham Platana is a leftist. Graham Platana is a leftist. It's crazy. Yankee Land is crazy. Right? She ain't shit, people. She ain't even shit compared to anyone in the Democrats. Like, she ain't shit compared to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is a way bigger Zionist. Who else? Fucking AOC. AOC is way, way worse than Hila Clan. AOC is way, way worse than Hila Clan. Right? But because Hila Clan is too skinny, I guess. It's skinny, you know, skinny racism. It's racism against skinny people. I think it is. It's racism against skinny people. Like a lot of Yankees are way, way, way worse than Hila Clan, and yet it's crazy. It's crazy. Fatima, he is my bad. Fatima Kashif, he is anti-current establishment and pro-Imran Khan. Ooh, communist. AOC 2028. AOC is way worse than Hila Clan, but you know, because body T, yes. But because body T is body privilege. It's T body privilege. Heidi, I'm going. What do you mean I'm going soft? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm going? What are you talking about? At Kalib Kitab, Imran Khan really became insanely popular after getting thrown in jail. Nah, but you don't want to get thrown in jail. Not in fucking Asia. It's crazy, right? Okay, so let's check out the news on Denims. What did she win? Did she win the lottery? Who did she win against? Did she win against Hassanabi? Wait, do you guys know? I don't know anything. Did she win a lawsuit against Hassanabi? I heard she won against Hassanabi. Did she win a lawsuit against Bad Empanada? Who did she win against? Did she win an election? A by-election? A by-election, a tri-state, bi-state election? What did she win? Let's check out. So I follow this Indian influencer on X, on Twitter, called Yeet. He's an Indian influencer. So he said, I'm assuming it's what's good, the right? Miku, if you're nasty, some ugly pig, nobody. What if I check who she won against and it's someone extremely good looking? Right? Yo, Miku, what do I get? If I Google who Denims won against and it's someone extremely good looking, right? What do I get? Politics. I genuinely have no idea what Bunker Cat just said. Ray, how many nipples do you have? 3. Fatima, I summon Atkalim Kimtab. No, Atkalim Kimtab has to stay alive as long as I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, Atkalim Kimtab has to stay alive and has to watch streams every single time. Right? Because Atkalim Kimtab is an ecolalia, so he can't, yeah. Ecolalias are forever, right? Jenna Tills, Dennis. We're not talking about Dennis. Fuck out of here. Imran Khan is not a commie. Okay, you autistic fuck. Okay, you autistic fuck. I totally meant that. Atkalim Kimtab. All right, let's get into the news. Okay, so this is Denims, apparently, right? I don't know which one is Denims, actually. Is it the one on the... Is it this one or this one? Which one is Denims? Yo! Yeah. All right, so there's some words over here. Okay, let me read this. Book club, people, book club. Join Discord, join book club. There's going to be book club after stream. Okay, y'all better join. Anybody who does not join book club after stream, I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft, in Redacted. Okay, so I'm gonna read this, right? The court, in a Yankee accent, the court deems defendants' use as transformative throughout the live stream. Defendant provides commentary pertaining to criticism of the nuke. Defendant contends that the nuke resembles a high school video project or middle school project. During the subject livestream, defendant complains about the documentary's editing and that the video treats the audience as morons and is attempting to trick them. The complaint further states that she frequently makes comments that are later contradicted by the nuke itself. Notably, the fair use inquiry does not ask whether the criticism or parody of the copyrighted work is just or accurate or mean-spirited, but simply whether the use is of the kind of copyright that's designed to protect. See Weinberg versus Dirty World. So yeah, whatever that was, she got away with it because of fair use. She got away with whatever she did. I don't know what she did. Did she steal a vehicle? Did she acquire a vehicle unlawfully? Did she boost from the store? Did she boost a juice? from the store. I don't know. I don't know what her crime was, but apparently because of fair use, she got away with it. Let's find out who she was it against Hasanabi? Did she had some stuff that happened against Hasanabi? Did Hasanabi sue her? Let's see. Let me investigate, right? Let me transvestigate. Was it against Hasanabi?
Own former case against Matt.
Let's see what Hasanabi has to say about it, right?
The court cites Ethan Klein's own former case against Matt Haas as a precedent that informs their decision. It's fucking awesome. This is a
wait. If he lost the lawsuit, why is he like it's fucking awesome? Is he like being sarcastic? That's crazy. But he does look a bit depressed though that he lost the lawsuit. What did Hasanabi do to Denims? What did Hasanabi do to Denims? I mean, yeah, I guess he sued Denims. That's what he did. But what did Denims do to Hasanabi to cause him to sue Denims? That's what I'm wondering.
A shit lib apocalypse. Okay, every single shit lib, every single ultra Zionist, every single person who was just like who is now embarrassed to openly state their support for the nation state of Israel, or many of them who still do, were in support of Ethan Klein's litigation and
oh, my bad, it's Ethan Klein. Shit.
And we'll see what happens. I mean, they can still appeal, but it doesn't look too good for is
Hasanabi Ethan Klein's lawyer? Why did he say Ethan can still appeal?
The crackpot team over there, it seems. So shout out to Denims.
It seems like Hasanabi is Ethan Klein's lawyer, and he's not happy with the team. He's not happy with the team that he was given by his law firm. I mean, why is he in a suit? Did he just come back from the court? Wait, what's happening here?
Swag, beast mode. Respect.
Respect to who? Well, I guess, respect to Denim's lawyer. Right? This is why you shouldn't mess with Moroccans, people. The best lawyers, get yourself a Moroccan lawyer. If you're in trouble, get yourself a Moroccan lawyer. Denims did not even have a lawyer. She's her own lawyer. She didn't even get a lawyer, people. She's Moroccan. She was born a lawyer. You get me? Yeah, so nice. Looks like Hassan is happy, right, guys? Look at him. Look at his face. He looks happy that Denims is winning. Yo. Look at all the happiness in Hassan's face that Denims is winning. Yo. Yo, Bad Empanada is so messy, people. No donations, not even a shout out or a fundraiser, but at least he can. Yo, so messy. You're such a messy bitch. Why does he look so sad, people? Nah, why is he sad? Is that why he's sad, Boku? Because he was on Democracy Now? He was on a lip show? Why does he look so sad? Fatima, why did Hassan get banned from the UK? I don't know. Maybe because he supports. Yo, big up Jess Pulido for joining the membership, right? You get a video about Ian Hartman as a gift. To anyone who becomes a member, you get a video about Ian Hartman being gay. I'm big up Miku if you're nasty. Finally out of work. It's fucking 8 p.m. Isn't it 8 p.m.? You can't be working until it's night. What's good, Chainsaw? I have been gone for a while. Do we hate Hassan now? Oh, yes. No, we don't hate Hassan. We're covering. So Denims had a lawsuit against Ethan Klan, and Hassanabi is Ethan Klan's lawyer. So that's why he looks a bit, that he lost the case, and he's angry at the, yeah. What's good, Rick Solis? Denims turned him down. I don't want to be an asshole, but I think Hassan is above. I don't want to be an asshole, okay? I think Hassan is above Denim's league. Wait, I don't want to be an asshole, okay? Just off race signs alone, because he's like Turkish and she's like Moroccan, so just off of race signs alone. Give me a minute. I need to drink my tea. Oh, that was some good tea. Body tea, yes. Yo, we got Denims fans in the house. Politics, no shot. Denims is in Hassan's league. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hey, brother. Come on, brother. Hidden Iron. Denims is way better than Hassan. Come on now. Come on. Marcos. Denims is definitely cuter. I like how Hassan hates Ethan Klan, but Ethan Klan is nowhere near as horrible and as atrocious as diabolical as fucking Graham Platner. And yet Hassan is Team Platner. You see how crazy Americans are. He hates Ethan Klan, and yet Ethan Klan and Ela Klan combined is nowhere near as atrocious as Graham Platner. At Klim Kim Tab. Apparently, the D program banned discussing Hassan or bad empanada. The D program can suck my dick from the back, okay? Right? Except for Hakeem, right? Those motherfuckers just read from ChatGPT. Get the fuck out of here. Except for Hakeem, okay? Except for Hakeem, those motherfuckers just read from ChatGPT. I figured it out. I started listening to them. And when Hakeem is absent, those motherfuckers just reading from fucking ChatGPT. Okay? Yo. Allegedly. And also, one of them is friends with Mike from PA. Get the fuck out of here. They don't wanna burn bridges with Hassan. They don't wanna burn bridges with Hassan. At Kalim Kim Tap. Hassan still loves Ethan. Chainsaw. So where you been, Chainsaw? Where have you been? Right? What's good, Polish publisher? Cutter. Hate from da. Hassan has bad fashion. But I'm not gonna talk shit about people's fashion, okay? Like I wear oversized t-shirt and sweatpants every day. Okay, I dress like a yoga. I dress like a yoga mom. Not even a yoga mom from 2026. Like a yoga mom from the 80s. I'm not gonna talk shit, okay? And I bought all of it from Shopee. So do you know what Shopee is? Shopee. Do you know what Shopee is? Shopee is like Temu, the Asian, the Southeast Asian, the Chinese Temu. Wait, Shopee is not Chinese, it's Singaporean. So yeah, I get all my clothes from Shopee. I'm not gonna talk shit about people's fashion, okay? Okay. Yeah. Rick Solis, what's good, Rick Solis? What do you have? Are you a Logic? Are you a half? Are you like a Drake? Drake? Facts. Plataner was Black Rock. None of them are even close, but yet these suck them stick to him like glue. Exactly. None of these motherfuckers they hate. Whether it's Ethan Klein, whether it's Destiny, whether it's Vosh, whether it's whatever the fuck. None of the people, whether it's even Tucker Carlson, none of these people they hate. These leftists are worse than fucking Plataner. Make it make sense. Right? All day. I remember Ed Hardy. Nah. Polish, how long we been live? 5 hours. I'm gonna hit 6 hours in a minute. I mean in an hour, okay? For the autistic people in an hour. For the neurotypicals in a minute. Okay? I've been live for 5 hours. Mike from Palestinian Authority. What's good? Too old for the wish. What's good, Unk? What's good, racially vague Unk? Motherfuckers see you, they don't know what you is. What are you? But then you come to Malaysia, everybody just thinks you're Malaysian. Right? Ray, no, I got gray sweatpants, yeah. How do you know? I got gray sweatpants, I got black sweatpants. And I only wear black or gray. So I'm not gonna talk shit about fashion. Okay? I dress like a yoga mom from the 80s. A yoga auntie. The right. Hila shaking in a Humvee. Shaking? Wait, what? Hila shaking? Shaking what? Wait, what? What do you mean shaking? Shaking what? What? Why did? What is this? The fucking 60s? Shake. The shake. What is this? We're not in the 60s. She's not shaking, okay? She's like Millie whopping, whatever the fuck. Eli shaking in a Humvee, super war criminal. Plataner doing 4 tours. Voluntarily, he wanted to do it because he wanted to kill people. He's a Nazi. And becoming a mercenary for Blackwater. Just a silly face. Exactly. This is the what do you call it? The diffraction. I forgot the term, people. This is a running joke. I keep forgetting the term for this. Like Ela is the worst person ever, and yet she's only been to a raid once because she was bored. That's it. Meanwhile, Plataner was so bored he went on 4 tours because he wanted to. His family offered him to go to school because they can afford it. They're fucking rich. They can afford it. He said, nah, I want to kill Asians. This motherfucker is not worse than Eli Klein, huh? To the leftists. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What's good, Grandma? Street Cat Munchies. Too old for the witch. My wife called me 9% indigenous. 9%er. Polish publisher. How common is polygamy in Malaysia? Not very common. Why? Why do you want to know? It's not common. Okay? Nobody can afford polygamy in 2026. Right? No, I do not play Ethno Guesser. Wait, there's a game called Ethno Guesser? That's crazy. Okay, so what else do we need to know about Denims? What else? What else do we need to know about Denims? He's got nice boobs though. Wait, is this Denims? Wait, what? Who's this? Grandma, having 2 husbands is hard work. Exactly. Polish, it has to do with my family drama. Spit it out right now. Spit it out. Yeah, exactly. Who got money for more than one? I'm not against it, but they should open it up. I'm not against it, okay? However, they should open it up to both the ladies and the men, okay? Because in my country, the ladies work really hard and they earn really hard. They should be allowed to marry more than one. the ladies. They should open it up. A lot of men are fucking twinks. A lot of men are fucking twinks and fucking useless. Right? So they should open it up. I'm fine with it as long as it's open to both genders, including the other genders, okay? Including the third gender, the fourth gender, the fifth gender, including the trans people. Open it up, including the gay people should be able to for polygamy. Right? Miku, if you're nasty, you're not useless. You just work until 7 p.m. What's wrong with you? Fucking capitalist country. Marcos, my dream is to be a lady's second husband. Nah. Fuck out of here, Marcos. That's Drewski doing his Plataner, Boku. No, the white people don't know what Drewski is. At Kalim Kim Tap, I posted. Wait, a Hassan related clip. Okay, let me see. What about Denims? Is there anything else I need to cover about Denims? Yo, people, is there anything else I need to cover about Denims? Where do you post it? At Klim Kim Tap? Where do you post it? What is this clip? It's not even playing.
My feelings are that it's wonderful. Singapore is an incredible country.
Wait, what? Holy fuck, this is my enemy. Nah. What's going on here? This is why I choose Bad Empanada over Hasanabi all day. Okay? Give me a minute, people. This is crazy. Yo, at Kalim Kim Tab. Big up for the intel. At Kalim Kim Tab. Right? Big up at Kalim Kim Tab for the intel. Even though you're
Indian stalker harassing a pro-China guy, I do an Indian stalker harassing a pro-China guy. I don't know about the ethnic tensions that exist. I just only know my feelings, and my feelings are that it's wonderful. Singapore is an incredible country. I love it. The Strait of Malacca should always remain unimpeded.
Wait, is this AI? Is this real, people? This can't be real. This is the craziest. Look, I've heard Hassan say some crazy shit, but this takes the cake, people. Right? This nigga don't want me to shine, nigga don't want me to grind. This takes the cake.
And open for international trade. And
is he being sarcastic? Is he being sarcastic, people? Wait, what's going on here?
I think it's awesome that you have to pay $750,000 for a vehicle. Actually, I do think that's beast mode, and I do really like the Singaporean the land utilization of Singapore is fantastic as well. So I hate cars. I love Singapore. Probably.
Wait, what the fuck? What is he talking about?
The best country on the planet. And as someone who
he gotta be right. Wait, he gotta be being sarcasm.
Genuinely
right?
loves the nation state, tiny nation, not even the size of New Jersey, really smaller than Israel.
Also, the Straits of Malacca does not really. It leads to the Straits of Singapore. They don't get to control the Straits of Malacca. Get the fuck out of here. Right?
I do want to say I personally hate chewing gum. I hate chewing gum. And there's a defamation one too. There's even.
He was being sarcastic, people. I don't even understand this autistic sarcasm. Right? You can't be sarcastic when you support Plataner, okay? You're not allowed to be sarcastic. Right? If you support Plataner, you're not allowed to be sarcastic. Okay? That was a joke. Yeah, I think he's doing satire. What's good, Vagina Bush? I think he's just doing satire. It's really bad satire. But yeah, this is why I choose Bad Empanada. Bad Empanada is just autistic with it. Singapore should be taken over by Malaysia. That's what he said. That's what BE said, not me. What's good, Kukul kan man? Boku, I remember the Singapore stream. Jaros, please comment on this obvious joke. It's not funny though. Don't joke about Singapore. Right? Don't joke about Singapore. It's funny. Fuck out of here, Boku. You're a black Russian. You're funny. Your existence is funny. You're a black Russian in fucking San Francisco. Your existence is funnier. Okay. Ray, did you see what he's talking about? Nah, is it the Denims? Is he talking about Denims? Boku, he was joking about Singapore putting a hit on him. Oh, Singapore was putting a hit on him? See, Singapore can't do shit, people. What is Singapore gonna do? Fine you? Oh, I guess he's glazing Singapore. I think you gotta watch. Do I need Hasanabi context? Do I need the Hasanabi context? At Kalim Tap, he found out that the Indian guy stalking him was Singaporean. Bro, Indians are minorities in Singapore, so he can't do shit. The fucking Indian can't do shit in Singapore. He's a minority. Yeah, it was kind of obvious it was a joke. Okay. Also, this is like a black guy from the US of A threatening you to report me. An Indian Singaporean threatening to report you. It's like a black dude in the US of A trying to report me. Report me. You're getting reported as we speak by some fucking Auntie Karen. Get Palantir off the screen. Yeah. That's what Hassan was saying. Okay, you motherfuckers watch Hassan streams. I figured it out, okay? I've never watched Hassan stream. Okay? Even though I'm a Hassanabi head, I've never watched his stream. Right? That's a flaw of mine. Because I did not watch his stream, I did not realize this motherfucker been problematic from the start. This motherfucker been problematic from the start. Also because I don't know Yankees. I don't know who Fetterman is. Who the fuck is Fetterman? Right? I don't know who the fuck these people that he what do you call it? That he supports. At Kalim Kim Tab, Hassan could report the Indian. Boku, Hassan is not problematic. Okay, Boku, you're starting a war here. You're starting a war. Who's on screen? Who's on screen? Boku. Boku, you're a black Russian in San Francisco. Yeah, Ria. Did I? At Kalim Kim Tap, I never watched his stream. I clipped it from a clip channel. You were looking to trigger me. But then I figured it out. It's obviously sarcasms. Hassan hates Hila Klein more than Graham Platner. How does that make any sense? That's Drewski. Okay, we're done with the Denims. Is there anything else about the Denims shit? Is there anything else I need to know about the Denims shit before I wrap it up? Anything else I need to know about Denims? Denims is streaming. Let me just Google this shit, right? Since y'all don't have the info. Okay, now, how did Frogan and them the how did Frogan and what's the other one, Casey Atron, lose then? Oh, this is what Maddie said. In my last video on this, I mentioned that Denims had the best chance at winning her lawsuit, mainly because she was the only one to fight it. Still, I didn't think she'd win. That's what Maddie said. Yeah, because Denims, look, I told you a long time ago. Denims is, I told you a long time ago. See, I can be right sometimes. Denims is the only one who can fight Ethan Klein because Rogan has like 100 viewers. Casey Tron has like 500 viewers. Denims is the only one with at least 5K, right? Denims has 5K viewers. He's the only one with a chance. Those other motherfuckers have zero chance. And Hassan is not helping them. Only Bad Empanada is helping them. Only Bad Empanada is helping them, right? Rogan has no clout because she's wearing hijab, people. It's not time yet for the hijabis to take over. But once the hijabis take over, right? Yeah. Your time will come. Thy will be done. Okay? Hijabi is not popping yet in the Yankee land. Casey Atron is blunted, right? She's blunted. So, and Denims looks like a lawyer. She looks like someone who was educated. She looks like someone who has a master's degree, and she has 5K viewers. So she was. I told you, man. I told you a long time ago. Denims is the only one who can fight Ethan Klein. I was right again. I can't believe I'm always right. It's because I'm a right winger. Okay? Because I'm a right winger. I'm always right. Wait, what just happened? Shit. All right, maybe we can wrap it up since y'all have nothing else to say. Ray, are we talking about the same thing? You know I'm Australian. I don't care about Plataner. We have our own war crime doing the rounds. Oh, wait, you're replying to someone, I guess. Street Cat Munchies. Anyone in New York right now? Why, though? Vagina Bush. Kumrat Kesiatron. Marcos. Yeah, I sent her the invite to Discord and I haven't. Well, let me check Discord. Did she join Discord? I'm like, Denims is my cousin, by the way. He's my cousin. She's my cousin. Cause I'm like 1% Lebanese. But she's not Lebanese. I don't know. She might be 1% Lebanese too. So we're cousins. Like on my Lebanese side, she's my cousin. She lives in the south. Boku, I don't like Plataner, but if I was in Maine, I'd vote for him. You fucking asshole. Small ups Australia. What's good, MB? At Kalim Tap. Apparently, Plataner has new scandals coming out. It can't be any worse than murdering children, but yeah, that's how Yankee land works. Street Cat Munchies, Bane May gonna. Who the fuck is Bane May? Holy shit. Yo, people, you guys are more clued up than me. Is anything else about Denims? Is there anything else about this Denims shit? Is there anything else I need to know? in a hilarious tweet, in a hilarious twist of delicious irony, the court tentatively determined that Denims' reaction to the content nuke passes 3 of the 4 pillars of fair use and is therefore transformative in all 3 of the 4 pillars that it passes. The court cites Ethan Klein's own former case against Matt Haas. What the fuck kind of name is Matt Haas? Is it Matt Haas or is it Matt Ho? Ho SS. Yo, he's a Ho. Matt Ho SS. He's a Nazi whore. Ho SS. That's crazy. That's a crazy name, people. Nah. Ho SS. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Klein. Hessenzade versus Klein. Israel, do you love Israel? Denims is streaming. Okay. We're done with this. Since y'all don't even have any scoop for me. We're done with this. We spent 50 minutes just talking about Denims. That's crazy. It's mad in the dunya, people. Mad. Right? Let me write this down. We spent 40 minutes at least speaking about Denims. The right, Ethan won, just not the way. Wait, what do you mean? Cosmic Cat. I thought Graham Paltina was just some annoying guy in BC chat for the longest time. Wait, what? Do you live in a tree? What's going on here? Do you live in a tree? Right, okay. Let's cover some stuff, right? I got stuff to cover. I got serious news to cover, okay?
It was billed as the
Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Give me a sense of sort of how difficult it is to negotiate with the Americans.
Oh shit, he was on channel 4? Wait, what? Holy shit, was he on, when was this? Marandi was on channel 4. 8 days ago. How did I miss this? Oh, I watched it. I watched this? Wait, what? It's whatever, bro. Let's check out what's Putin been up to lately. He's your president. He's your president. Alright, so Marandi on Katie Helper. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, son.
Give me a sense of sort of how difficult it is to negotiate with the Americans from what you saw.
The Americans are not in charge. The Zionist lobby, the Israeli regime, Netanyahu, these are the ones who are in charge. They're the ones who are controlling the fate of the West.
This is you having a slight debate on Channel 4 News, not very contentious, but you basically eviscerated, I would say, Krishna and Guru Murthy's arguments / questions about the West's lie that Iran has been pursuing a nuclear weapon and their concerns over 60% enrichment. So let's take a look at this video.
The nuclear program, human rights, terrorism, all of these are about Israel. The West supports ethno-supremacism in Palestine. Iran opposes to it. So Iran has been antagonized for decades. That's the real story.
But isn't it because your enriched uranium got to 60%? You know, which is way in excess of what you need for a civilian program and is quite close to weapons grade.
Can you guys hear this audio? It's so low, people. I don't know why the audio is so low.
Obviously, that was going to raise suspicion.
Well, no. Why did Iran produce enriched uranium at 60%? Because we had a nuclear deal and we made significant concessions. The United States under Obama cheated us. And then under Trump, they exited the deal. And then the Europeans and the British, instead of...
Oh, Obama cheated you? How could he? Isn't he a nice guy? Did he not want to bring change to the Yankee land?
compensating, they obeyed Trump. And then after 2 years, the Iranians resumed their program and they enriched uranium to 60% as leverage to put pressure on them. They know that, we know that, everyone who's been following the case knows that. But this is not about the nuclear program. This is all about supporting this genocidal regime in Palestine.
So do you think we are going to...
Yo, Jarros, I have the volume master extension. Okay, I can prove it. I can prove it right now.
see progress? I mean, you're sounding...
This is the volume master extension at 500%.
quite hopeful that there is a lot of agreement.
This is the volume master extension at 350%.
No, I'm not hopeful and I'm not skeptical. This is Trump. And I don't think anyone has an answer. But whatever happens, the Iranians will make sure.
Why does he look like a baby chicken? Wait, what? Why does he look like a baby chicken? Nah. Why does he look like a baby chicken? No. Wait, what? Yo, why does he look like a baby chicken? Yo. What? Yo. A lie? No, this is crazy. I've never smoked anything in my life, but why does he look like a baby chicken? Yo, people. This is crazy. No, you can't do this to me.
An answer. But whatever happens, the Iranians will make sure.
And why is he wearing a yogurt as a tie, people? Why is he wearing a yogurt as a tie? This makes no sense. Yo, limeys make 0 sense. You look like a baby chicken. You're wearing a yogurt as a tie. Right? And you're wearing the Central C glasses. I lie? He's wearing the Central C glasses. Okay? Central C glasses. Right? Oh, the one time I want to... Yeah, he's wearing the Central C glasses, people. I lie? He looks like a baby chicken. He's wearing Central C glasses. His tie is a fucking yogurt. Limeys make 0 sense.
Answer. But whatever happens, the Iranians will make sure that the United States fulfills its obligations, unlike on previous occasions.
And can you just give us an insight into that? I mean, because you were...
Yo, relax, baby chicken. Yo, Vagina Bush, get that automatic litter box. Get those electronic Chinese litter boxes, right? It cleans the litter automatically. Get those electronics. The Xiaomi one. I don't know. I'm just throwing random brands.
At the talks in Pakistan, weren't you? I mean, give me a sense of sort of how difficult it is to negotiate with the Americans from what you saw.
The Americans are not in charge.
No, Kate, that's exactly it. That's what I was thinking about. I couldn't... Chicken Little. That's exactly what he looks like. Whatever his name is. That's exactly what he looks like. No, exactly. This is what I was thinking about. I just don't know his name.
The Zionist lobby, the Israeli regime, Netanyahu, these are the ones who are in charge. They're the ones who are controlling the fate of the West.
So, well said there. And anything that you want to add about this exchange?
No, not really. I mean, as Brad was saying earlier when he was discussing the so-called, the dust that Trump likes to call it, right? It was dust, right?
Yeah.
It's everything I said is nothing is extraordinary. I'm not saying anything amazing. Anyone who really sits down and follows the news objectively, instead of like reading the New York Times and the Washington Post or Fox News, but looks into the details and reads and it's clear what's going on. I mean, Joe Kent's resignation letter. It's, and people are waking up. People are. I mean, I saw Max Blumenthal on Judge Napolitano speaking about young Jews in America. There was a poll that was carried out, and like 50% of Jews under the age of 35. I may be wrong, but I think I got it. They're effectively opposed to Zionism. They believe that Palestinians and Jews in Palestine should coexist. The whole propaganda model is falling apart because the Americans are extraordinarily propagandized, and American Jews are.
Yeah. He's cooking. The Americans is crazy. When you talk to Americans, it's fucking crazy people. They're also proud of being Americans. Yankees are also. Miku, if you're nasty, you gotta go. Y'all, family is. Oh, you chose family over me? Really? Choosing family over me, huh? That's nasty. Anyway. Yankees are proud of being Yankees, right? Some Yankees feel some type of way when I use Yankees, right? Yankee this, Yankee that, right? If you feel some type of way over the term Yankee, you're a Yankee. If you don't, you're not. It's that simple. They're so propagandized. They have this affinity. They have feelings. Exactly, Jaros. I thought we were your family, right? Oh, that's nasty. They're so propagandized. They love their country. They feel some type of way. You shouldn't. If you're a USAer, you shouldn't love your country, really. Especially if you claim to be a leftist. You shouldn't love this. You have to deprogram. Yeah, right? Big up, you got Nick from PA, but you got to deprogram from your country. I know what this reference is. Long, I love Long Man. Give me a minute. I got it. Nah. Long Man is one of my favorites. No, give me a minute. That's one of my favorites.
More propagandized than anyone else by the leaders of their own community. The whole model is falling apart. People are waking up everywhere, and so I'm optimistic. And so what I'm saying, like on this show, which this was yesterday, is what so many people are now saying. So many young people are saying when you watch them, the activists, they say it way better than me, and they think of arguments that I've never thought of, and it's like what the empire has done through its crude propaganda, but because it's becoming increasingly Soviet-like in its propaganda model. And
wait, what's did he just say Soviet? Did he just say Soviet? Nah.
And the Israelis, I mean, we used to think or hear that the Israeli propaganda was second to none. I mean, they're terrible. They're the worst.
Yeah.
But they have unleashed this force among the youth across the world, the United States, Iran. I mean, you saw the Lego videos. I mean, these are just kids.
No, the Lego videos are fucking whack, people. You sound like Eminem. Those Lego videos sound like Eminem. Those are not the one.
In Iran, and I don't know how.
But the youngsters, yeah, but he's right though. The youngsters love it. So it is what it is.
They do it. Maybe they have friends in the U.S. who help them with cultural and issues to understand. And whatever they're doing is fantastic. But it's not just Iranians; it's Americans, Iranians, kids across the world. I don't want to be like naive and too optimistic, but something has changed, and that this is very important.
Yeah. Well, I think that is true, especially given how evil certain people.
Yo, Kate, my mom loves those Lego videos. Your mom is a child. No, white people love it. White people love it because it sounds like Eminem. It sounds like Eminem. I can't do it. I can't do Eminem. Okay, I can't do Eminem.
Are. It's good that there's awareness of that. And speaking of that, I just wanted to show this clip of Secretary of War Pete Hegseth talking to some U.S.
Yo, you gotta appreciate how I did the layouts. Look at how I placed the subtitles neatly over here. See how I did the layouts? Any designers?
During a dawn training. Let's take a look.
And when you do
See
your
where,
job,
see where I place? Now I gotta change it again. Pete had sex, the worst name on earth. Pete had sex. The worst. Now I gotta change the subtitle placement.
the adversaries know what's coming for them. And that's when they either step up and meet the fury of the American military or back.
Yo, this is crazy, people. Holy shit. This is too white. This is the whitest shit ever. It's like a pigsty. Just holy shit. These people are aliens, people. I don't mean to be racist. What is going on? This is the whitest shit ever, people. Holy fuck. This is like being in a pigsty. This is crazy. This is a horror movie. I'm running the fuck away. If I walk towards somewhere and I see this, yes, I'm fleeing the situation, people. I'm fleeing the scenario. This is crazy. Is this what you? Yo, people, is this what you have to deal with? Now I feel sorry for people who live in Western countries. This is what Ung has to deal with. This is what Ung over here, too old for the witch. This is too old for the witch, but this is what he has to deal with. Just a sea of pig skin, people. This is crazy. Vagina Bush, he fired the blacks and the women. It's like one black lady hiding, and then too old for the witch is in the middle. Thinking about all the white privilege he will never acquire despite being part of the military. Boku, is that Shane Gillis? Yo, how are you black and you know who Shane Gillis is? That's crazy. You can't be black and know who Shane Gillis, whoever the fuck that is. Okay, the actual child on the right. Yeah, what is he doing here? Yo, Keith. His name is Keith, by the way. There's a better future for you, Keith. Vagina Bush, don't feel sorry for most of us. A lot of this is thanks. What do you mean complacency? Are you saying that people should be furiously working towards more mixed marriages? People are complacent. There should be more mixed marriages in the US of A. So yeah, people are complacent. Is this what you mean? Let's continue. Pete had sex.
Down, and you create a whole bunch of options for America and the president with what he wants to execute on behalf of the American people. So right now, hey, Iran has a choice. Meet at the table with the president and give up their nuclear program. And as the president said, I'm lost on time, 2 days ago now, in the cabinet meeting. I'm sitting right next to him. He looks in the camera and says, well, Iran can either do it the right way with a deal across the table, or they can deal with my guy on the left. That happened to be me. But it's not me, it's you guys. It's what you're ready to do. It's what
So what's your response to this video?
You started.
Yo, he's a professor, people, and he has to deal with this shit, right? Imagine a professor being forced to watch this shit, right? He's an intellectual.
It's what you're ready to do. It's what
So what's your response to this video?
You started with Trump and you're ending with Hegseth. Obviously, I'm unwelcome on your show.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have prepared you for these before. Yeah, so you could have taken a Dramamine. Yeah.
You know, what can I say? I mean, these people are insane. These people are abnormal.
Yeah,
and,
abnormal. He said abnormal. Yeah. He did not get like 5 PhD to sit down and watch fucking had sex. August Demirelli, it's tough living in the USA. Look, I've seen white people, but these Yankees, it's a new level of white.
Hurting the United States. I mean, they're killing people. Right now, I'm worried about Cuba. To be very blunt, Iran will defeat the United States, and Iran, heck, Seth, whatever. If he wants to launch another war, we'll fight back. I hate war. Everyone hates war, but Iran will win. Iran knows what it's doing. They will defend the Palestinians. They will continue to defend the Lebanese. They will continue to defend its sovereignty.
Iran will win, just like Denims, and that's the theme of the stream, right? Denims is streaming. Israel, do you love Israel? Denims is winning, and so will Iran. So will Iran. Kate from Dada, he's so pleasant. Yeah. I can't imagine being a Yankee. It's crazy. Right? Will Iran defend Cuba? Iran will not do any. Yeah. No, nobody will defend Cuba. I don't think so. This is not the age of the Soviets. What's good, Truth Sensei? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stream for about 1 more hour. For about 45 more minutes, right? Because I wanna funnel people into the book club, right? In Discord. So people, don't forget to join Discord and be part of the book club. They're gonna read a book by Denims in book club in Discord, by the way. I don't think anyone is gonna defend Chimerax. What are y'all reading? Let me check. Let me check. Wait, what are y'all reading? Is it Fanon? Is it Fanon? I think they're reading Fanon. I'm not part of the book club, by the way. I'm outside the club. I think they're reading Fanon. Wait, Jarros, what is y'all reading? What are y'all reading? It's Fanon, right? Yeah, so they're reading Fanon. Too old for the witch. Are we gonna get judged? Yes. I don't think, I don't think this is just my personal opinion. I don't think the wretched of the girth. That's what that's what they're reading. I thought Fanon was a band. Wretched of the girth. Is that what you're reading? Yeah, Wretched of the Girth. A book by philosopher Frantz Fanon. Right? Wretched of the Girth. So yeah, where was I? What the fuck? Okay, I was talking about the multipolar world does not work for small countries. Small countries, the multipolar world will not work as long as there is a hegemon. Okay? As long as there's a hegemon, the multipolar world will not work. Number one. Number two, smaller countries, it's just not going to work for you because you can't defend yourself. Right? And you can ask for help from the other countries, but the other countries are not going to go out of their way to help you. Okay? Also, they're scared. They are petrified of the hegemon, of the fucking US. Right? They can't match the US. It's just going to turn to chaos. So the multipolar system only works if the whole world is under a multipolar system. Right? It's a system of the future, not now. Now it doesn't work because it can only work with countries that can defend itself, such as Iran. Iran can defend itself, so the multipolar system works. But for smaller countries like Palestine, which requires some countries, which requires help in the form of military intervention, it's not gonna work because look at what happened to Palestine and what's gonna happen to countries like Cuba. It's just not gonna work because no one is gonna go out of their way to do military intervention for smaller countries. So Gaza is just gone. In like a multipolar world, Gaza is just gone because there's no it doesn't tally. There's no profit. What do you call it? There's no ROI on helping Gaza. There's no return on investment if you help Gaza. It doesn't make sense. Materially, it does not make sense. Right? China is like, this does not make sense for us to go out of our way and start war with a bunch of barbarians. So Gaza is gone. Say goodbye to Gaza. It doesn't make material sense to help Gaza. Just let the fucking barbarians have Gaza. Right? Gaza is more of an ethical, moral issue. It is an ethics and moral issue. Like that's it. But business-wise, there's no ROI. Unless you can defeat the barbarians and you can take over Gaza and then you can maybe profit from the resources in Gaza. But nobody wants to take the risk. Chimerax. Multipolarity means that smaller countries are caught in between. And if they don't become self-reliant, they have to be sucked into one of the other's sphere of influence. Exactly. Not everybody can just develop nuclear weapons. Not every country is the DPRK model of self-reliance is the only solution for small countries. It just doesn't work. The multipolar world in this day and age, you're gonna see a lot of small countries just get devoured. Right? You saw Gaza get devoured. You saw Palestine pretty much get devoured. So yeah, it is what it is. And nobody is gonna go out of their way to help Cuba. Nobody. Right? The Soviets don't exist anymore. And also China looked at the Soviet and they saw this shit don't work. Right? Being the internationalism does not work. Chinese people are looking at the Soviet. They're saying this internationalism doesn't work, so we have to do something else. We have to. It is what it is. They're being Vulcans. Vulcans, right? They're just being logical, okay? But that means a lot of smaller countries are gonna be this. So stop having connections to smaller countries. Stop wearing the kafia. But that shit is gone, people. That shit is gone. At Kalim Kimtab. Gaza is gone, bro. Israel is using the yellow line. Yeah, it's gone. There's no ROI on defending Gaza. So yeah, it's gone. Say goodbye. People are being Vulcan about shit. People are being autistic about it, right? Because of survival. Because if you go out of your way to intervene militarily, you will just lose because those barbarians, they're just stronger people. This is facts. It's not that they're stronger or smarter because they're barbarians. They will go to places you won't go. These barbarians will go to places you won't go. They'll bomb like a school. You won't do it. You won't bomb a school. Right? Iran is not gonna bomb schools. Iran is gonna bomb like industrial. Iran is gonna bomb military bases. Those motherfuckers just bomb schools. They will go there. Okay? And you're like, oh, holy shit, this is crazy. You look at the Iran war, right? Yeah, you look at how Israel completely destroys Palestine by just killing, just mass murdering children, and they target intellectuals, they target schools, they target the children because they just want to. It's a Holocaust. What happened in Palestine, not what's happening, by the way, it happened already. It's a Holocaust. They target children because they don't want the Palestinians to breed, right? They target the intellectuals because they don't want the Palestinians to learn. They target they target journalists because they don't want the world to know. And also, you know what's sad, people? If you know Palestinians, right? If you know Palestinians get married at a very young age, and they try to how do I say this? They start a family as soon as possible, and they try to make, they try to build a family as soon as possible and as large as possible because they know they're being holocausted. You'll see Palestinians with 15 children. 15 children is normal for a Palestinian, right? And these Palestinians, they try to get as many degrees as they can. They try to get you see how survival causes people to be a certain way, right? They try to make as many children as possible, and they try to learn. You got I know a Palestinian who's like, 20 years old doing master's degree, people. How the fuck are you 20 years old doing a master's degree? What? Yeah, you'll see this, and they have to live fast. Exactly. If you know Palestinians, this is what they have to. You pretty much, because of the Holocaust, you built this. They have no choice but to be some kind of super race. Right? They have to They have to build the largest possible family they can build. They get married early, build a family, and at the same time get a master's degree, people. At like 20 years old. They have to be as educated as they can. And at the same time, they're nice. Right? They're nice people. So we got to be evil for them. We got to be evil for them. They don't have the capacity to be evil. We got to be evil for them because only evil can defeat evil. Marcos, the only one who was willing to help Cuba is sitting in NYC prison right now, exactly, under the watch of Mamdani. Right? Under the watch of Mamdani. He had Cuban bodyguards because he can't trust his own people. That's crazy. That's crazy. He trusted the Cubans more than his own peoples. Right? And the Cubans died for him. They got murdered by the Yankees. Boku, my city was built in what? On rock and roll. What are you talking about? Fatima. Boku so irrelevant. That sounded wrong. Wait a minute. Oh, the speed. Tima Kashif. Okay, where were we?
I'm making an announcement. You shouldn't be pro-Palestine. You should be anti-Israel.
Holy shit, I've been saying this for decades. Right? I've been saying this for decades. Yeah, I'm not pro-Palestine. I hate Israel. Yeah, I'm not pro-Palestine. Palestine is not my country. I've been saying it. People think I'm some kind of activist. I'm not an activist. Right? Not an activist. Palestine is not my country. I don't even have a kafiyeh. I have 0 kafiyeh, people. I've never bought a kafiyeh in my life. I don't have a Palestine flag. I don't even have a Malaysian flag because I hate the flag. I hate Israel. That's my whole thing. I am built by hatred. Built by hatred with hatred.
Hey everybody, happy Pride Month. Here's the thing. For years I've been celebrating Groups Alliance for June. I didn't know it was for gay people. So, congratulations gay people, happy June. Hi everybody.
There's merch for you, discounted if you are
if you can prove you're gay. 10% off.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the show. We're doing everybody's favorite Send News, where we talk about the news and we read them stories and we extrapolate details that may or may not be there. So who's got a good story for us to kick off today?
I'll start out with the first and maybe most important piece of news. We sold out. We now, for the 7th time, are selling a commodity. A commodity you can find at deprogramshop.com. If you are homosexual or homosexual too, known as a Deprogram Patreon, you will get a discount. Now, you might be asking yourself, what if I'm a homosexual but I'm not on a Patreon? Are you really a homosexual? All homosexuals are on the Deprogram Patreon. Jokes aside.
I can't take you go from PA seriously. I can't take you go from PA seriously. Not anymore.
Shirt, instead of buying it from stupid ass fast fashion, buy it from us. It supports the show. You get some fucking cool ass strip, and everybody on the street knows that you are politically based. Not all the aesthetics scream communist, which we intended. Some do, some less so. I really think this batch of designs is one of our, if not our best one yet. And the feedback we've been getting has been absolutely fantastic. So we encourage you to go and check it out. I think you will like what you see.
Oh man, my bad. I was putting the YouTube chat on top chat. What the fuck?
And last but not least, it would help facilitate a healthy divorce between me and Hakeem from JT's basement.
Yes.
He gave us a very high yield requirement to let us go. And by let us go, to give us a little bit more water and beer from time to time. But I think it is doable. So help your boys out.
The peel of a cantaloupe sometimes.
Chew on that.
I
hope you all liked that merch read. We had fun doing that. It was a little bit over the line, perhaps.
Pretty traumatic, man. But it was
very traumatic.
I was gonna say we have the onesie because JT is breeder pilled. He forced through a onesie design that is genuinely adorable. I think it's my favorite design at least. So
we've had some parents be like, "Yo, I'm
Yeah.
getting this for my baby right now." So that's sick. I can't wait to see pictures of all your fat, ugly little babies in our onesie.
I love it. All right. Yolo, you go. Give us your first story.
Okay, let's start out with some news from our quote-unquote industry, I guess. And that is, as some of you might have heard, that Hassan Piker, one of the most watched political streamers on the planet, for those of you who don't know, millions of followers, etc., was barred from entering the United Kingdom last week. His electronic travel authorization, which is basically their interpretation, because everything British has to be very fancy, of a visa, a routine document for non-visa travelers, was revoked by the Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood. He was supposed to speak at South by Southwest in London and separately had a planned meeting with Jeremy Corbyn, and neither, for obvious reasons, happened. His uncle, Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks, the famous Unk, was hit with the same ban as well. Uygur found out literally while he was physically attempting to board a flight.
Was good, inshallah. Israel, do you love Israel? Is colonizing the Philippines.
So Israelis are colonizing the Philippines right now. They're currently taking over the island of Siargao.
which is kind of ironically located in the Middle East side.
I've heard about this. Like it's been going on for some time, actually.
Of the Philippines. It's known for surfing. It's known for the palm tree forests. It's known for crystal clear blue waters. But these Israelis, some are identifying as Zionists, are attacking local LGBTQ people, disrupting and destroying local communities. They're building an Israeli heritage center, which nobody asked for. So when we say liberation for all, this is exactly what we're talking about. It doesn't stop with Palestine. It doesn't stop with Lebanon. It doesn't stop with Thailand. If you don't know, Israelis are also trying to colonize Thailand right now. And it won't stop with the Philippines. And Israel's abuse of the Philippines is well documented. There's many instances of Filipinos going to Israel to work as OFWs, which is overseas Filipino workers, to work as nurses or to work in childcare. And Israelis will steal the passports of these Filipinos so that they can't leave. It's this forced indentured servitude. I'm half Korean, half Filipino American, and we're already seeing how much influence Israel has over Korea as well. So much of K-beauty is a byproduct of Israeli research. So if you're Filipino or Korean, Thai, or just Asian in general, or if you live in America and you think that what is going on in the Middle East does not affect us, you're just so wrong. And it's just so upsetting because Filipinos are like the most hospitable people. Like we are so community-based, always want to help other people. And to see that like not only get taken advantage of, but for Filipinos to now have their land being stolen from them, like we need to go back to our ancestors. We need to remember what we did to Magellan, which if you don't know, look at the history. To put it lightly, we sent him packing. So Israelis.
Oh, that's scary. This is why I'm scared to travel in Southeast Asia. Okay, this is why I'm scared. I might run into an Israeli. I wouldn't know what that's like. Right. This is why some people. There was a streamer who was traveling around Southeast Asia, right? And then they got to Malaysia and they're like, "Holy shit! There's no Israelis here." And it's crazy, people. Y'all all these other Southeast Asian countries, y'all gotta start banning Israelis. Just ban them. Because that country is illegal. Just ban them from entering your country. Right? Like I'll be real. Just straight up ban them. Nah, this is crazy, people. They're trying to take over Southeast Asia.
False claims of anti-Semitism, wrongly conflating criticism of the actions of the State of Israel or basic acts of Palestinian solidarity, wrongly conflating them with anti-Semitism.
What's good, Mio Mixo? What's good, Mio Mixo? Where you been? This motherfucker exists only on Facebook. I have one follower on Facebook, and it's Mio Mixo, people.
Is part of what drives Islamophobia and attacks against the Muslim community and attacks against the Palestinian community. But they were left unchallenged in the Royal Commission itself when you're meant to be talking about social cohesion and fighting radicalisation. Left totally unchallenged by the Royal Commission. And now you tell us that you won't allow the Muslim community to come in and give evidence about their experience like this. How is this a balanced Royal Commission?
The Royal Commission has to operate with the terms of reference that it has set out in the letters patent, and the focus in those letters patent is on anti-Semitism.
Well, any matter reasonably incidental to a matter referred to in paragraph theta D. What we're discussing now is obviously reasonably incidental.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what language this is. I don't know what language.
Flight to London. So, what is the official justification and why is the story interesting? Well, their presence, quote, may not be conducive to public good. That is the main reason that they gave. That phrase is obviously doing a lot of heavy lifting. So they don't actually have like criminal charges. They haven't committed an act of violence. They haven't incited anything. What both these men share is a record of vocal public criticism of Israel's genocide in Gaza. Piker said that the ban came at the behest of Israel, and Uyghur said it plainly he was banned for criticizing the same country. The Times of London, citing government sources, reported that...
Yeah, I told you, this motherfucker reads from ChatGPT. Okay? I can't do this shit. And they're not gonna talk shit about Hassan Piquer, even though the motherfucker supports Social Democrats, even though the motherfucker supports Plataner. It's crazy. It's crazy. And he's their friend too.
Men share.
I can't take Hugo from PA seriously. Holy shit. Fuck out of here. The motherfucker on the left supports Mamdani too. Fuck out of here. These are supposed to be commies.
Langkawi is a top tourism spot, but it is also a hotspot for cross-border smuggling. Tightened border security on land has pushed criminal syndicates out to sea, turning these waters of the Malaysian archipelago into an illegal route of entry.
We are on board KM Tanggol, one of 3 Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency's main patrol boat, and Langkawi is known.
Morning, Tima Kashif. Chinese contact, get the fuck out of here, Vagina Bush.
Langkawi is a...
Give me a minute. Ray, Royal Commission. Yeah, thanks for translating into anti-Semitism. Being called out as Zio propaganda or BS. Illegal to say... Look, it's Australia, okay? It's not... Yeah. It's Australia. It's Australia.
is a top tourism spot, but it is also a hotspot for cross-border smuggling. Tightened border security on land has pushed criminal syndicates out to sea.
Get the fuck in here, Vagina Bush. Get the fuck in of here, Vagina Bush. That doesn't even sound. Get the fuck in of here, Vagina Bush.
Turning these waters of the Malaysian archipelago into an illegal route of entry.
We are on board KM Tanggol, one of 3 Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency's main patrol boat, and Langkawi is...
Wait, why are you people? Why is YouTube changing the text in chat? What do you say? Why are people saying, people in YouTube chat, my shadow, why is Malaysian flag basically American flag? It's a colonial flag. That's what it is. It is a fuck ass flag. Right? It's a fuck ass flag. How to translate? Holy shit, what? Let me see. That's crazy. Why is at Klem Kem Tap Subuh? Is Subuh over there? Fajar. Wait, Subuh is Fajar, right? Yeah, it's 9:30 a.m. and I gotta do some work in about 20 minutes. So
known as a beautiful resort island, pristine blue waters, but what lies underneath is actually a huge problem for enforcement officers, police, and the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agencies, where coastal waters like the ones behind us are being used to smuggle in migrants, drugs, and contraband.
Laut menjadi alternatif kepada orang-orang yang melakukan aktiviti jenayah lintas sepadan ini sebagai satu jalan gitu, untuk bawa masuk sama ada pendatang asing, kontraban dan juga apa saja akta ataupun melanggar undang-undang.
It's boring. Just let them smuggle shit. It's not that deep. Just let them smuggle the immigrants. Fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? Why are you wasting money trying to stop that shit? Get the fuck. Why are you trying to gatekeep? Right? Why are you trying to gatekeep? Ray, I followed you on Facebook. Now I have 2 followers on Facebook. I think I'm gonna stop streaming right now because Unless there's something else interesting. Miku, don't go. I'm not gonna kill myself. My shadow, Malaysia has illegal immigrants. Yeah, Malaysia has one of the largest population of illegal immigrants. Cause I don't know, Malaysia literally has one of the largest illegal immigrant population in the world, which is a W. I consider that a W. That means we're hospitable, right?
Quote.
That means we're hospitable. So yeah.
What I would say is that first, I didn't, Michael, I'm not crazy. I didn't edit collected works of Lenin. I haven't read them, never. What interested me is Lenin at a very precise moment. What fascinates me in Lenin, and I said this in both of my introductions to some texts, that first, Lenin's time is over. I don't play the boring Trotskyite game of, this crazy dream. Oh, if only Lenin were to survive 2 years longer, he would have made a pact with Trotsky, Stalin would be sidestepped, and so on. No, the deadlock was there from the beginning. So, but what interests me in Lenin, and maybe that's what we need today, is this totally pragmatic, voluntarist spirit. Isn't it clear that in 1917, it was a total mess? Lenin often didn't know what to do. Some even liberal communists praise his state and revolution. But what he says there...
Is he just saying random words? Like, is he just saying random words not in order? Right? What language is this? I don't know what else to cover, because I've not been clued up, so I can't say shit. I haven't been woke. I haven't been alert to the news. So I don't even know what's happening in the world. I've just been working and watching movies. Yeah, Zizek is a fuck ass person. The funky frog bait drama is insane. What else has been happening in the world, people? Right? Osho on Israel clip. Wait, what? Osho on Israel? Where? Osho on Israel? What? What are you talking about? Who the fuck is Funky Frog Bait? Funky. Who the fuck is Funky? 3 million. 3 million. This requires an 8-hour video essay. Exactly. These Funky Frog Bait videos are like 50 minutes long. At Kalim Kem Tap. In shorts. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Marcos, Bad Bunny is dating another Yank. Bro, like, you are a Yank. Ain't you a part of the Yank empire? A Yank dates another Yank.
White people, did I scare?
Whoa. Holy shit. Volumes.
You? Did I get you shaking in your boots? Did I actively give you a PTSD moment? White nerds are a big phenomenon in the space of a lot of fan culture because of white defaultism. You see, a lot of white people don't really understand that because white people are the main central focal point of a lot of narratives in fiction. It's the white hero saving the white girl, Mario's even white, Sora's white, everything kind of white when it comes to this. Even anime characters have big rise as opposed to the counterpart of Asian people having small rise because it's to appeal to the biggest consumers on the planet, which are American people. The people where it's easier to get the most ad money from. That's why advertisers work and that's how products work. It's easier to sell to American people if you center whiteness as the main focal point. Hence why we have this big initiative of DEI to make black people have a little bit of representation, but people say that was too much. So, if you've ever been a black person in any nerd space, you understand that being black in any nerd space is very difficult, very horrifying, very scary. And that's what happened with the amazing digital circus recently, where they were saying a little bit of a racist jab at black people. It's the NEGA, nega. It's negative. Ooh, saying the first four words that sounds a little bit like the N-word. That was a big joke going on there, and the digital circus got completely destroyed and canceled because of that. But as it turns out, nothing lasts on the internet, now temporary, so it really didn't matter coming out so but what we're talking about today is Funky Frog Day. Funky Frog Day is an amazing creator. I do a lot of videos, a lot of research, and a very great creator. But they've actually been caught a little bit of a dive.
Nah, I need the subtitles to be bigger. Let me just.
Of being racist. People are telling me that Funky Frog Day crashed out amongst people, and they said that black people don't really exist. I'm like, I don't know what's going on yet, but I'm here to learn, I'm here to listen. So let's go ahead and listen to Funky Frog Day. Made a mistake during the video, so whenever the mistake happens, you'll see me pop up saying they. Because I'm a human and I make mistakes, I accidentally misgender Funky Frog Day, so that's a little bit of a whoopsie on my end. So whenever I do misgender Funky Frog Day, a clip of me pop up saying they will pop in. So just be noting that during the video. Anyways, into the video.
He said black people shouldn't exist. That's crazy. Well, you made them. Wait. No, it's the other way around. They made you. So yeah, they made you. How if they don't exist, you wouldn't exist. Yakubian made you.
I do misgender Funky Frog Bait. A clip of me will pop up saying they will pop in. So just be noting that during the video. Anyways, into the video.
This is bad news. Literally, y'all made that up. Y'all made that up. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I have to take a second for that. Y'all literally will go online, and there's two different types of people, right? There's people that go online and then just make up shit about people. But you know who also is terrible? The people who make up bad shit about people with literally zero evidence, and then spread that without doing their own research. Both.
I agree to the first part of the crash out. First part, I don't know what it's about yet. I believe it's about someone said that Goosework was racist. I believe somebody said that, and Gooseworks has displayed. And
yeah, shut the fuck up, Boku. You can't watch live streams on You can't do that, right? How is that even possible? You can't watch a live stream on 4X. That means you can pretty much you're a time traveler. If you can watch live streams at 4X speed, you're a fucking time traveler. I haven't even gotten. You get me? It doesn't scientifically. It doesn't make sense. Shut the fuck up, Boku. You're a black Russian in San Francisco. Okay? Your whole existence is on fuckeries. You're a drink, Boku. Black Russian in San Francisco. You're a drink. Time warping, exactly. The right. It's time warping, Boku. Right?
I want to point this out. If you're white in the nerd space, or if you're white and play Call of Duty, I think at one point in your life you may have participated in racism. I think if you're white in America, you participate in systematic racism, even if unknowingly. And I know you don't want to view yourself as a racist. You may have no racism in your heart. You may, with your whole chest, believe that you are not racist in any capacity. And I will agree with you. But you benefit from systems that rely on racism. That's kind of how America works. I hate to say it. I don't mean to call you out. I don't mean to tear you down, annihilate you. But that's how it works. And I say this as a black person that is an exception to the rule, because when I first started liking anime, people said, "You don't like basketball? You like anime? You like Naruto?" It's Naruto, nigga. Anyways, it's just how.
Yo, if I see a black person, I assume that black person likes anime. Black people love anime. Right?
Works, and it's very interesting to see that. So let's go ahead and continue with this.
Types of people are terrible people. If you go online and you see a random, unverified rumor about a creator, which this has happened to me countless times, which is why it pisses me off so bad, and you immediately just start spreading that shit all over the place. Yeah, did you hear? They were racist. Did you hear? They're actually transphobic. Did you hear? They're actually homophobic. Did you hear? They actually were mean to a fan in public. You are just as bad as the person who made up that shit. Because you.
To be fair, I agree with this first part of the crash out for sure, but the Goosework stuff isn't really made up. I think that Funky Frog Bait is reacting based on their NAGNE.
That they were racist. Start spreading that shit. So you are just as bad as the person who made that up if you just spread it without verifying it. There is literally no evidence that they were racist.
Literally. Well, to be fair, there is evidence that they're racist. Now, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so There's 3 videos I gotta watch. So there is evidence that Goosework was indefinitely, without a shadow.
Who the fuck is Goosework? Yo, people, who the fuck is Goosework? Goosework. Goosework. Racist. Ah, fuck.
True to my word, I am never above and I told you so. Your all-white, milky little cast couldn't let episode 9 come out without saying some racist-ass shit. And I called it. I did not ignore the signs. You like to make these little funny haha racist jokes because you only surround yourself with white people. You don't experience racism in real life. Last night, literally before I saw this tweet, I experienced racism in a restaurant, in real life, not on the internet, not on your little digital circus fandom internet, in real life. But Gooseworks and her little clown crew think this shit's funny, so I'm gonna tell a joke too. Gooseworks is a white woman who comes on the internet frequently without any fucking PR training, yells at her fans, acts a fucking fool, and wonders why there's an uproar. The only 2 women of color that you hired in your cast, ironically after I posted my video, but you know what, I'm gonna be humble and assume you haven't seen it, are plot devices for your male characters.
I don't know what's happening, people. I gotta be real. I don't know what's happening, okay? So you people better give me better news. Right, let me check Discord. We got news on this. Why didn't I think of... Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Let me check Discord for some actual news. Yappers. Yeppa.
I think this is very important. Like we said, see what you see, don't be duped. So see what you see, meaning the success stories, the things that the billionaire class does not want us to see, the victories across the country, the mobilizations, the coalescing of these movements, the burgeoning of consciousness. I mean, I always say empire, Zionism, it's a paper tiger, and that's why the propaganda is so desperate, and that's why the violence is so extreme, because the colonizer mind cannot beat a liberated one. They can kill and destroy, but they can't win. They can't be victorious, and all an empire knows.
No goonings in the chat. All eyes on the cat. No nut until Palestine is free.
Is that every problem is a nail. And so the more that they dig their own graves, the more people wake up. The question is, are we going to wake up fast enough? And I think that when we see success stories like last year, max 35 data centers got stopped in the US. Where is that on the news? So it's us seeking out the things that can actually reinvigorate our revolutionary spirit, energy, and not get despondent and paralyzed with the sheer terrifying nature of it all. It's intentional to berate and barrage our minds like this. They've psychologically, it's a psychic assault. It's a physical assault. It's an all body, all mind assault. And they know exactly how to manipulate us. If they've learned anything from the last mass uprising, it's that.
Why is she dressed like a ninja?
If they've learned anything from...
Why is she dressed like a ninja? Vagina Bush. Why can't be black people like anime? Anime literally... Which anime uses black people music? I can only think of Samurai Champloo. Which anime uses... Naruto uses Japanese music. Right? Which anime? Ninja Scroll uses... Japanese music. What's the other one? Oh yeah, the Cowboy Bebop uses jazz. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop does use jazz, a lot of jazz, and it has a literal black person in the anime, right? All anime. I'm sure there's a white face anime somewhere that does not use black people music. Also, black people love anime. I don't know why people are like, how can you love anime when you're black? Black people been loving anime since back in the day. Like, yeah. Just because they're not weird about it, it's not. Black people been loving it, been watching anime. Like, they can relate to anime the most. Like, do you think a white person can relate to fucking Naruto or Goku? Right? Come on now. All right, what else is on Discord? Let's see what else is on the news. The fuck is this? Chicago what? Wait, what? Is this real? Holy shit. Chicago professor suspended after assignment mentioned Palestinians. Holy fuck. Holy shit, this is crazy. I need an ad blocker. Holy fuck. A tenured art therapy professor at the School of Art Institute of Chicago was suspended from teaching and placed under investigation following a student's complaint about an assigned case study that mentioned violence against Palestinians. Let's read this shit, right? Savni Talwar, a faculty member with the school's art therapy and counseling program, assigned a case study in April to a class on the cultural dimensions of therapy. The assignments asked students to develop an ethical treatment plan for a hypothetical queer Muslim woman living in the U.S. The language of the assignment read, while she was not particularly politically active in her home country, protests in support of Palestine resonated with her on a personal level. She felt deeply affected by the violence against Palestinian civilians and was critical of the home government's limited response. The two-page assignment, which was reviewed by The Guardian, mostly focused on other elements of the client's case, including her family history, relationship, and status as an immigrant. It made no additional references to Palestinians and no mention of Israel. But Talwar's department has already been mired in multiple complaints and investigations about alleged anti-Semitism involving the same student, and faculty had been required to take anti-bias training at the school as the school sought to address the climate in the department. The school was also sued in late 2023 by an Israeli student in the same program over alleged anti-Semitism, including an assignment for which students were asked to review images drawn by children depicting violence by Israeli soldiers. Wait, what? Against Palestinian civilians, a judge. What? This is anti-Semitism. Wait, what? Children being murdered by IDF is anti-Semitism. Well, it is. Technically, it is anti-Semitism. Even though we don't take anti-Semitism seriously because it's a proto-Nazi term, concept, right? It doesn't make sense. It's not based on anything but pretty much language, I guess. This is anti-Semitism? Just showing photos of showing pictures of Israeli soldiers being violent against Palestinians. That's anti-Semitism. Wait, how does this make any sense? Let me just read this and then we try to figure it out. After Talwar's student received the case study, the professor got a call from a dean asking whether she had assigned anything with Palestine in it. She was then called into an urgent meeting with the school's provost, and her class for the following day was cancelled. The following day, on 17 April, the school formally notified Talwar that she was being put on paid leave and forbade her from speaking about the matter with students and colleagues. The case study was removed from an online learning platform used for the class. In a letter, a school official warned Talwar that assigning the student the case study might constitute discrimination, harassment, and or retaliation. Okay, this is a long article. According to the letter, the student was also involved in separate investigations involving claims by her as a Jewish Israeli related to alleged conduct expressing an anti-Israeli, anti-Semitic, and or pro-Palestine viewpoint. The official wrote that despite being aware of the other investigations, Talwar gave an academic assignment that focused solely on the issues of a Muslim woman with strong sympathies for the Palestinian cause. In a separate letter to Talwar, a dean appeared to question her judgment for assigning the case study under the ongoing circumstances. One of the reasons this issue raises such serious concerns is that there have been multiple prior complaints alleging the creation of a hostile environment within your department, the dean wrote. Talwar told The Guardian in an exclusive interview that she was stunned by a suspension that appeared to be motivated by the mere mention of the word Palestine. Yeah. Boku, that's a misunderstanding of anime and the history by the West. Boku, we get hate for it from what people do to white people, insecurity for liking. Oh wait, you're black. I forgot. Do you like anime? Boku, do you like anime? The right animation was considered art for everyone in the West. But that changed in 70s, 2000s. Almost all animation in the West was targeted into young. I always thought it's normal for a black person to like anime because they can relate to the main characters, right? The main characters is always someone everybody hates, right? That everybody discriminates against. And I feel like black people in the US of A should be able to not like black people in somewhere else, but maybe in the US of A, they should be able to relate to the main characters in anime because it's always about a motherfucker who can't how do you say this? It's always a motherfucker who's like everybody is racist against, right? So I don't think a white person can relate to that. Anyway, back to the article. Give me a minute. Let me drink some water. And also, there are literal black characters in anime. Okay, back to this article. A spokesperson for SAIC declined to comment on personnel matters or ongoing investigations, but said that the school was committed to learning environments in which ideas are freely exchanged and students and faculty are welcome, respected, and valued. The Guardian could not reach the student who complained. Talwar, through an attorney, submitted a formal grievance letter and argued that the suspension might itself be discriminatory. Nearly a month after she had been suspended from teaching, on 13 May, school officials outlined other issues involving the same student that predated the case study. So this motherfucker is a Karen. The school officials cited included exchanges in which Talwar allegedly characterized the Bondi Beach terror attack in Australia mentioned, is gun violence without acknowledging anti-Semitism and suggested that the student consider whether to attend a lecture by a guest described as a strong anti-Zionist activist. I told you, anti-Semitism is weaponized. They weaponize a proto-Nazi term to stop any even the mildest criticism of Israeli violence. Talwar declined to respond to allegations involving the student, citing confidentiality she is bound to. She flatly rejected that the case study she assigned was anti-Semitic or discriminatory in any way, and plans to file a formal employment discrimination complaint against the school. Rima Kapitan, what a name. What a name. Rima Kapitan. Kapitan Pingaloka. Revolution, compadre. Oye. Yepa. Rima Kapitan, her attorney. Kapitan, by the way, is a very good Kapitan nasi kanda. Kapitan. Oh, I got it. Maybe I should eat Kapitan. It's a restaurant in Malaysia, and they do really good biryani. The Capitan biryani, I'm telling you right now, holy fuck, it's the best biryani. You can eat the biryani by itself. You don't need to put curry, people. It's so good, people. Capitan. Revolution, compadre. Vagina Bush. Black characters are often, they're often muscular and like, yeah. The Raw, that's the classic heroic tale, though a young guy no one believes in overcoming. Yeah, and black people can relate to this because they are the underdogs. White people ain't the fucking underdogs. You can try as you won. White people ain't the fucking underdog. They love an underdog tale, right? They love painting the picture of them as the underdogs, but they're just not. This is also true. This is some religious shit, right? Wait, actually, it's not religious shit because this is like the opposite of Islam, for example. Like in Islam, like the prophet is just a random motherfucker who's from a fuck ass race of people and he can't even read. Islam is like the opposite of this. Religion is generally the opposite of this. This is feudal, this is monarchy propaganda, right? This is monarchy propaganda. That the motherfucker has to be born from, I mean, the Japanese are monarchic people. And but in religion, Islam, for example, like the special one is just a guy who can't even read. He's from a fuck ass race that want to kill him. His own people want to kill him and he can't read. He doesn't have royal blood. But yeah, this is a monarchy propaganda. And where were we? Holy shit. Rima Capitan. Rima Capitan, her attorney, said in a letter to school officials that they don't even have a clear theory of discrimination. She wrote that Talwar had bent over backwards to accommodate the student. Imagine this. Imagine your people is killing Palestinians en masse by the millions, and you want to be, and you think you're the one, you're the victim, right? RSASAIC faculty expected to ethnically cleanse Palestinians from their course materials. Oh shit. It's popping off. Are Arab Muslims unworthy of their own case studies, Capitan? This is a Holocaust, people. I told you. This is a Holocaust against Palestinians and West Asians. If a white supremacy student filed a discrimination complaint with the university alleging that he was triggered by a case study about a black client who was struggling with police violence against black people, would SAIC proceed with an investigation against the professor who drafted the assignment? Don DeMarco, shit like that. Holy fuck. Let her cook. Let Rima Capitan cook. Let her cook, man. Let her cook. I need to see what she looks like now. Wait, is this what she looks like? Wait, what? No, big up Rima Capitan. She's a fucking toddler. She's a child. Is this the lawyer? Wait, what? Is this what she looks like? Yeah, it is. Or it might be this one. This might make more sense. She can't look like this, okay? But she's cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook, man. Let her cook. It's just bad writing? Yeah, I guess so. Vagina Bush. There's often this theme of hard work, especially in Naruto, that gets undone by the main character being a... Oh, yeah. I remember that. That's true. That's realistic. Yo, let Rima Capitan cook, people. Talwar said her case was an example of mounting political pressure in higher education. We call it the P word now, she said, referring to faculty's hesitation to discuss Palestine amid a repressive climate on U.S. college campuses. There is no tolerance for the very word. This is serious, people. This is crazy. This is absolutely mental. This is a Holocaust, right? This is an ethnic cleansing. This is a worldwide ethnic cleansing, a Holocaust on the Palestinian people and the West Asians. And the West Asians. Imagine your people are getting killed in the fucking hundreds of thousands by a group of people known as the Israelis, and you can't even speak about it. Right? You can't even speak about your people getting killed because you're not the victim here. The victim is those people killing you. They are the victim of your racism towards them by being killed. You being killed, your people, your whole family tree being mass murdered in the hundreds and the thousands is the crime. Okay? You're not allowed to show that the Israelis are fucking barbarians, right? You're not allowed to do that. That's racist. Okay? Right? Palestinians being murdered is racism against the Israelis. Right, people? This is how crazy the world is. Right? This is how crazy the world has become. It's a Holocaust. It's a fucking Holocaust. You can't even speak about Palestine. That's racist. That reminds us of the people we kill. Right? So that's racism. Reminding us of the people we kill is racism. Right? Imagine, imagine this is Nazi Germany. My bad, I gotta use Nazi analogies because this is the Yankees don't understand anything else except Nazism, okay? I can't use any other analogy because the Yankees think the Nazis are evil, even though they made the Nazis. They literally inspired the Nazis, even though they're worse than the Nazis. They think the Nazis are the most evil, right? It's funny. Imagine during the days of the Nazi and a Jewish person wants to make art showing the Nazis being brutal, the Nazis doing the Holocaust, right? The Nazis putting them in gas chambers. Imagine. And the Nazi goes, hey, that's racism against us. Right? You being killed by us during the Holocaust is racism against us. Achtung, this is racism. This is racism. Right? That's crazy. You know how crazy this is? This is mental. This is mental, people. It's mad in the dunya. What's good? Halinaki. Halinaki. Yeah, watch it 6 and 7x. Watch it 6, 7x. You will get put up to speed in no time. Halinaki. Halinaki. Vagina Bush. Also, I love how all the women in Naruto are either full-time housewives or straight up working the equivalent of 2 jobs, while the men are often. Maybe that's just a reflection of Japanese society. I think the women takes care of almost every single thing in Japan society, right? Even the money. Boku, the A word, Auschwitz. Yeah. The H word. Achtung, you can say the H word. Don't say the Holocaust. The Holocaust is racism against us. Achtung. The Holocaust is racism. Okay, why am I doing an Israeli accent? I'm supposed to do a German accent. Achtung, the Holocaust is racist against us. Use the H word. Imagine you can't say Holocaust. You got to say H word. That's what's happening to Palestinians in the Western world. You can't even discuss it. That's anti-Semitism, even though Palestinians are also Semites, because anti-Semitism is a fuck-ass concept invented by proto-Nazis. Wake the fuck up, Yankees. Anti-Semitism is a concept created. a fucking proto-Nazi from Austria and Germany or whatever the fuck pulled this concept out of his ass. It's a concept based on linguistics. It's not based on Jewish people. It's not about Israel. It's about Semites, right? Holy fuck. Wake the fuck up, Yankees. And now the Yankees are weaponizing anti-Semitism to shut any discussions about Palestine. They don't want to be reminded about the hundreds of thousands of Palestinians they murdered, about the schools and the colleges and the universities and the fucking hospitals you bomb in Palestine, in Gaza. They don't want people to be reminded of all the land you're stealing in the West Bank, all the children you're abusing in the West Bank, the tens of thousands of prisoners in the Israeli dungeons. They don't want you to remind you of that. So every discussion about Palestine can be easily labeled as anti-Semitism. Israel, you love Israel. Israel, yam Israel, hi. That's anti-Semitism. That's anti-Semitism. That's anti-Semitism. Okay? It's being weaponized. Anti-Semitism is being weaponized by y'all, Yankees. Can you shut the fuck up about anti-Semitism? It doesn't exist. It's an abstract concept invented by a bunch of Austrians and Germans who inspired the Nazis. It's not real. Right? Holy fuck, Yankees. Are you dumb? I'll be real. This is crazy. It's not real. You're silencing the Palestinians. You're silencing the Palestinians. You're even silencing your own people. Maureen Galindo wanted to put Zayos and IDF soldiers in prison, and you said that's anti-Semitism. How the fuck is that anti-Semitism? How the fuck is wanting to put genociders in Israel and the US, ICE are genociders, IDF are genociders. How the fuck is wanting to put genociders in prison anti-Semitic? It's the ICE anti-Semites, people. Are ICE agents Semites? What is this fuckery, people? Wake the fuck up, Yankee. Your leftists are weaponizing anti-Semitism. Hassan Piquer is weaponizing anti-Semitism. FD signifier is weaponizing anti-Semitism. AOC is weaponizing anti-Semitism. Bernie Sanders is weaponizing anti-Semitism. You know why? Because they're paid to do it. Okay? Right? These motherfuckers are trained to weaponize anti-Semitism to shut actual pro-Palestine, anti-genocide voices. This is why they support genociders. They support the Democrats. They support Graham Platner. These are genociders. These are literal mass murderers. Platner is worse than Eli Klein. Right? And IPAC is not the only Israel lobby that exists. There's multiple Israel lobbies, one of them being J Street. Look at all these politicians funded. And also, these motherfuckers are also funded by the Soros family. A fucking Zayo-ass family. Mamdani is funded by Soros. Alex Soros. Wake the fuck up, Yankee. Wake the fuck up. Right? Wake the fuck up. Mehdi Hassan is a fucking liberal, an empire boat licking liberal. Yankee, wake the fuck up. Limeys, wake the fuck up. Right? These people are cleared though. These people are cleared. Bernie Sanders is a fucking Zayo. Wake the fuck up. Anyone who believes in Israel's right to exist is a Zayo because no country has the right to exist. So Israel, much like any other country in the world, do not have the right to exist. Countries just exist. They don't have the right to. The right for Israel to exist implies they have the right to kill other people just so they can exist. That's what it results in real life. Materially, in real life, Israel's right to exist means they have the right to kill hundreds of thousands and millions of people just to exist. No country has the right to exist. Countries just exist. Okay? So Bernie Sanders, who believes that Israel has a right to exist and who is against the resistance, against the empire, he's a fucking Zio. He's an empire bootlicker. Okay? Yeah, wake the fuck up, Yankees. The worst thing about the Holocaust is it made the Germans look bad. This is literally the logic Western liberals think about. Gaza. The real victims are the perpetrators. And guess whose side the Germans are on? Yeah, the Nazis never really got defeated. Because the Soviet wanted to destroy the Nazis. The Yankees said, relax. Okay? Relax. Those are our people. The Yankees are Germanic people. Anyway, where were we? I'm supposed to go to work, okay? I got some shit to do. Right, okay. Let me find someone to raid. Is Denims streaming? Denims is streaming. Is Denims streaming? Let's see. I'm gonna send y'all to Galactic News Network, I guess. Galactic News Network. And I'm gonna send Tawech to raid. Frogan is online. Rathbone is online. Frogan or Rathbone? I think Vagina Bush wants Rathbone. Rathbone, let's go Rathbone. All right, okay, Mundem. Listen to me. Look me in the eyes. Love for the love. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace. Oh wait, don't forget to join Discord, okay, people? Yo, people, don't forget to join Discord. We have book club, okay? We have book club. Don't forget to join Discord and join the book club, you fucking idiots. You fucking assholes. Love for the love. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Remembering yesterday's stream, we had watched that podcast of Simon Dixon and how he tells us, all right, thank you, Bunker Cat. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. That Simon Dixon was telling us that, you know, obviously politicians are merely state actors, and Donald Trump isn't, you know, the decision to go to war with Iran was already made before Trump became president. And Trump's job was to sell a narrative